If you live in the 21st century, odds are you've seen a map of Europe at least once before in your life. Now, fair warning, I am not an artist, and this image of Europe is not accurate at all, but we can get the idea. We know the basic parts of Europe, such as Spain, France, England, and the focus of this video, which will be Germany. Before Germany looked the way we know it to look today, it was actually made up of individual regions or states. Each state had its own ruler or government, and they made their own laws. This was known as the German Confederation. The separated states of the German Confederation were all unified by this man right here, Otto von Bismarck, also known as the Iron Chancellor. When Bismarck was young, he went to England and attended university there. During his time in London, Bismarck realized that he absolutely hated the English parliamentary system. He thought that because there were so many people involved and so many voices to be heard, nothing would ever get done. After the chaos of the French Revolution and the campaigns of Napoleon Bonaparte, Europe needed to rebuild. During this time of restoration, Bismarck became a delegate for the German Confederation. Bismarck was able to argue for a more conservative political system in Germany. Over the next few years, Bismarck was able to grow in power, and he gained much favor with the leaders of the German Confederation. In 1862, after years of being a delegate for the German Confederation, all of his favor and power has finally led him to become the Prime Minister of Prussia. After becoming the Prime Minister of Prussia, Bismarck was able to dissolve the German Confederation by winning the 7 Weeks' War. During this war, Bismarck defeated many, if not all, of the German states and was able to become the Supreme Chancellor of Germany. After winning the 7 Weeks' War and dissolving the German Confederation, Bismarck was able to unite Germany into the German Empire. After Bismarck becomes Chancellor of the German Empire, he is better able to spread his political beliefs with the German people. As a ruler, Bismarck believes in a policy known as Realpolitik, or in other words, realistic politics. Bismarck used his idea of Realpolitik to make the German citizens feel more united against the surrounding countries. Even though Bismarck united Germany through force, war, and aggression, people still regarded him highly because he gave them a sense of pride and community, instilled a sense of nationalism into the German people that lingered in the hearts of the citizens for many generations following his reign as Chancellor. Bismarck's aggressive military tactics and his nationalistic ideology are some of the most influential ideas presented to Adolf Hitler. Hitler used Bismarck's nationalistic tactics to achieve his goal of Lebensraum, or living space. This idea was to create a space for the Aryan race to live in. Hitler was so motivated by the ideas of Bismarck that he even named one of his Nazi warships after him. Both Bismarck's actions and his ideas played key roles in the history of World War I and of World War II. Without Otto von Bismarck, the world today would be very different than we know it.